Okay. So, Samokjaya Sangaha. Maybe 3-4 times we need. I hope we'll finish the Samokjaya Sangaha and the Bodhibhakya Sangaha today. So last week I told you the um, 3 kinds of virity, yeah? But it's not the main topic. It's not mentioned in the Abhidhamma Sangaha. There's from the commentary. So Samavaja, Samakamanta, and Sama-ajiva. So in the second chapter, Chittasika, mental factors. So these 3 are called virati, yeah? Abstinence, yeah? Abstinence. So there are 3 kinds of virati. I think I don't need to explain too much. You have already known regarding this. So the first one is a sambata virati, abstinence as the occasion arise, refraining from wrongdoing when faced with an immediate opportunity, even without a prior form. Yeah. And Sambada virati is spontaneous and based on personal integrity and conscience. And next one is the Samadhana virati, refraining from wrongdoing by observing and following a normal commitment or a set of moral precepts, yeah, such as a 5 precept. And the Samadhana virati is intentional and based on discipline commitment. And the last one is a samocheda virati, abstinent by eradication, with mega, yeah, refraining from wrongdoing through the absolute destruction of defilements by the noble path mega, ensuring that transgression can never occur again. So, so this one, the first one is sambada virati. So you don't take any precept, yeah, from the monk and from the Buddha, but when you have an opportunity, yeah, the opportunity arise, and you are able to abstain from that that wrongdoing, yeah, without breaking. So samadhana is displaying commitment, yeah. So I keep the 5 precepts, so I should not drink, something like that, yeah. So I should not tell lie, I should not say that rudely or something like that, because this morning I have take the precept. So that is a samadhana virati. Samocheda virati is you have attained the at least Sotapati Magga. So because of that, the power of the Magga, um, you, you will never break any the precept, yeah, any precept. So these are the 3 kinds of virati. I think that's enough for that. So this is just an overview of the Bodhibhakya Sangaha. As a Dhamma body, there are only 14. Yeah. And as a Bodhibhakya enlightenment factors, there will be altogether 37. Yeah. Bodhibhakya Sangaha. So, like I said all the time, yeah. So these kind of factors, yeah, enlightenment factors, that is not enough. We still need to analyze, yeah, ourselves, yeah. You should analyze, oh, what is that, yeah, how is it look like, yeah, something like that, yeah. So you have to learn yourself, yeah, deeply. So the more you understand, the more you will have the more you will be a place, nearer place to the enlightenment. That's my experience. Sometimes, even though I have taught this Abhidhamma Sangha several times to the several groups, but whenever I look at the commentary and other sutta regarding the Bodhibhakya Sangha, so I experience differently. Yeah, differently. I understand more. So that's why you need to learn more. Yeah, that is not enough. But anyway, I will stop here for the body for now the Bodhibhakya Sangha. Yeah. So today we'll continue to the Sabha Sangha, the last chapter of the Samojjaya. So this one also very important. Yeah, very important to know. And Sabha, here Sabha means all. Yeah, Sangaha means here companion. So the companion of all inclusion. Yeah, inclusion. The chapter that encompasses and accounts for all ultimate realities. Yeah, so Jeta, Cetasika, Rupa, and Nibbana. Yeah, you have already known that in the Jeta chapter. Before we start the Abhidhamma, this class we talk about these four ultimate realities. Yeah, so in this chapter, all these ultimate realities, yeah, Jeta, Cetasika, Rupa, and Nibbana, everything will be analyzed, yeah, in different group, yeah, in different group, like a Kanda, Ayatana, Dhatu, and Saja, yeah, only four, yeah. So in this chapter, the ultimate realities will be analyzed and explained through the 5 aggregates, 12 sense bases, the 18 elements, and the Four Noble Truths, Saja. Yeah. So this is the Sabha Sangaha. So let's go to the first one, Khanda. Yeah, Khanda, it is translated as aggregates. Yeah, aggregates. So in the uh, in the Abhidhamma Sangaha, yeah, in this book, some explanations cannot be found in this book because it is very small. But to get better understanding, yeah, better understanding, I took from the Abhidhammata Vibhavini Tika, yeah, the commentary of the Abhidhammata Sangha. So here, this kind of explanation, yeah, from that Abhidhammata Vibhavini Tika, yeah. So Khanda aggregate means a collection or aggregation. However, it does not refer to a physical heap. So this one also direct translation from the Tika does not refer to a physical heap or like a pile of rice. Yeah, pile of rice. And the Rupa material phenomena consisting of 28 types is not called Rupa Khanda. Yeah. So I think you will understand later, but at the beginning, it's not very easy to understand. Yeah. So in previous chapter, there are 28, yeah, 28 rupas. Yeah. So here, Khanda aggregation or collection doesn't mean uh, we put 28 matter together, a group of 28 matters. So it doesn't refer, yeah. Khanda doesn't mean that, yeah. Uh, so it's not called Rupa Khanda simply because they are grouped together. So even though you put all 28, actually I'm saying generally, yeah. So it's not possible 28, yeah, at least 27, yeah. So even 27 is not all together. Yeah, you know that. You know, Jarada, Anichada, these are process. And also Rupasa Lahuda, Rupasa Mududa, Rupasa Kamanyada. So all these are cannot be at the same moment. Yeah, at the same moment. So Lakkhana Rupa, yeah, the characteristic of the materiality. So they are process. So if I say that 28 matter or 27 is a general, yeah, general saying. Okay, so if you put 28 or 27 matters, so this is a group of the 28 matter. It doesn't mean that. Okay, so that is the first part. Instead, past, future, and present material forms are conceptually grouped by wisdom as a collection, which is why it is called aggregate of matter, rupa khanda. So I think after finish of this, this explanation will be more clear. So thus, even a single element, yeah, for example, Batawi yeah, Batawi. So Batawi is only one rupa, yeah, only one, yeah, Batawi, single element, such as earth element Batawi can be analyzed through the following 11 aspects using wisdom. So like time, color, past, future, and present. So the past earth element, present earth element, and the future earth element. So in the wisdom, using wisdom, we can analyze in this way. And next is a Sandana sphere, internal Ajata and external Baheda. So some Bhatavidhatu, earth element are can be found inside, yeah, Ajata, internal, some are outside, yeah. So next is individual, Pogala, inferior, Hina, superior, Panita. So some earth element are inferior, some are superior. And the location, Thana, far, yeah, Dure, in Pali, Dure, and near Sandike. So some earth elements are far, some are near. And the quality grows in Pali, Olarika, subtle, Sukuma. So, and when viewed in this way, it is called Rupakanda. Yeah, Rupakanda aggregate of matter. So even though the 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 matter is only one, but we have to say Batavi is Rupakanda. Actually, it is only one. Yeah. So one or two or a group or 28 or something like that. So even a single one can be called the Rupakanda, and we don't need to say the two or more. Yeah. So similarly, other ultimate realities, Brahmatadhamma, are also classified using these 11 aspects under the term Khanda. If a particular phenomena can be analyzed through this classification, it can be considered an aggregate Khanda. So what is Khanda? Khanda means aggregate and a group, yeah? So something grouped by wisdom, yeah? Conceptually grouped by wisdom. Even a single ultimate reality. For example, Sukha, yeah? Sukha Vedana, pleasant feeling, is a single citta, yeah? Sukha Sahagata Kaya Vinyana, yeah? Single citta, even though it is single citta, it gets the name of the Vedana Khanda, yeah? Vedana Khanda, aggregates of feeling. And the other ultimate realities too, like that, yeah. So that's why, in the Jada, they're all together 89. So only when we put all the 89 Jada and we made a group, yeah, group, it doesn't refer to that kind of group, yeah. What is the chat? Can we say that when we look at the art, Satipatthana way, that is considered as a Khanda. So Satipatthana way or anything, yeah, with the knowledge, yeah. So this is But as far as I know, we don't say the Satipatthana way. But in Sati with the Satipatthana way, with the mindfulness, when we look at the better way, so that better way never exit alone. Yeah. So that when we look at that, yeah. So in the Batawi Dadu, Batawi, you know that the at least 8 kinds of rupa, yeah, 8 kinds of rupa exist together, yeah. So from that point of view, also the Batawi can get the name of the aggregate, yeah. So here the point is, even a single ultimate reality, it can get the name of aggregate. Yeah. So most of the people, even now, in Burma, some people that think, what is Rupa Khanda? 28 matter, a group of 28 matters. So they say like that. Yeah. So what is the Vedana Khanda? Yeah. Second Khanda. You have already know that, but some people might not know that. Yeah. Vedana Khanda. So Vedana Chitasika. And that is a single one. Yeah, single one. And Sanya Khanda, Sanya Chitasika, Sankara Khanda. Yeah. So Sankara Khanda, the rest 50 mental factors. Yeah. So even it is stated like this. Yeah. So uh, one of the 50 mental factors may get the name of the aggregates. Yeah. So here also 89 types of data uh, are called the Vijnana Khanda. So even though it is mentioned like this, one Jeta, yeah, one Jeta get the name of the aggregates. So that's in this page means that one, yeah. So another things, the reason is the same. The reason is the same. For example, so let us see the Loba Jeta, first Loba Mula Jeta. Yeah, first Loba Mula Jeta. So it has past, future, and present too. Internal, but we cannot. I think we cannot get all. Yeah. So internal, if we see that inside, yeah, inside our mind, and also external, outside, yeah, the lover from others, yeah, lover from me or something like that. Individual, inferior, and panita. So this point is that some lower are inferior, some are superior, yeah, and far, near. I think we can see like that. Far, far is the lover of other people, near inside our thought process, and gross and subtle. Yeah, this kind of qualities too. So first loba mula jeta, we can be analyzed in these 11 aspects. Yeah. So if you compare the nibbana, yeah, nibbana, you will understand. Yeah. So nibbana, let us see. Yeah. So nibbana is not included in the 5 khandha. Why? The reason is the past nibbana, future nibbana, present nibbana. So it's no distinction, no difference, the same. And internal and external nirvana, we cannot analyze in this way. Yeah. And inferior nirvana, superior nirvana, far nirvana, near nirvana, gross nirvana, subtle nirvana, you cannot analyze in this way. So that's why uh, out of the uh, for ultimate reality, all Jeta can be analyzed in this way. All Jetasika, all Rupa can be analyzed in this way. But only Nibbana cannot be analyzed in this way. So that's why Nibbana is not included in the 5 aggregates. Okay. is Khanda a type of entity in reality? No, it is a method of explaining the entity in reality. In methods, yeah. So the Buddha used the Khanda method to analyze the four ultimate realities, and also sometimes the Buddha used the Khanda, but the purpose is to explain the ultimate reality. And also sometimes the Buddha used the Ayatana, so again, to analyze the four ultimate reality. And for some people, the Buddha used the Dhatu, so the purpose also the same, to analyze for ultimate reality. And also Satya, for noble truth also, to explain or to analyze the four ultimate reality. It's not a Khanda itself is not an entity in reality. Yeah. Okay, so this one. Okay, so they're all together five kinds of aggregates. Rupa Khanda, yeah. Here Rupa, yeah. You're saying something?
It's a concept for entity in reality.
Yeah. I don't know how to explain that. So
Mm-hmm.
what I can say is the Khanda is the Buddha's the teaching method to explain the four reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So like Ayatana, Dhatu, and Sajja. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Rupa and Khanda is I'm talking about the Pali. You know, if we combine the Rupa and Khanda, there's here Ka is extra. Yeah. We need more Ka K. Yeah. So Rupa Khanda here also Vedana and Khanda. The Ka is extra according to the Pali grammar. Sankhara and Khanda and Vijnana and Khanda. Okay, so generally saying, what is the Rupa Khanda? We have to say aggregates of 28 matters. But apart from this information, what we should understand is even though it's single matter, they get the name of the aggregate, Rupa Khanda. So here, Vedana. So in the Chitta chapter, you know that there are five kinds of Vedana. So any one of them, yeah, any one of them um, get the name of the Vedana Khanda. Sanya, also the same. And so here, the rest 50 mental factors. So even though there are, it is mentioned 50, is only a single mental factors get the name of the Sankara Khanda. So here, Chaita too, the same. Yeah. So this one too in the Tika, Nibbana and Khanda. Yeah. So Nibbana, however, cannot be classified. I have already talked about that. Cannot be classified as an aggregate because it is always external, yeah? And always subtle, superior, dure, beyond space, and beyond time, kala vimoda. And since Nibbana does not split into dual aspects, so like other ultimate realities, so other ultimate realities, they have a dual aspects, yeah? And but remain singular in nature. It cannot be categorized as an aggregate khanda. That's why it is referred to khanda vimoti or khanda vimota. Yeah. So nibbana is khanda vimota. You know, in the Burmese uh, monastic education. Yeah, monastic examination. So they always ask this kind of question. Uh, ultimate realities and khanda. Why nibbana is not included there? Yeah. Okay, so even each individual phenomena included within these five aggregates, even if it is a single one, is still referred to as khanda, already know. For example, when one says, this one also, there's a very good example. So from the Tika, when one says, I have seen the ocean, Samudra Maya Dato. Yeah, Samudra Maya Dato. Actually, nobody, it's not possible to see all the ocean. you know, so only small part. Yeah, not small part. It's only the possible distance. Yeah, which your eyes uh, limits. Yeah, your eyes limit. So, but we say that, oh, I have already seen the ocean. Have you seen the ocean? Yes, I have seen the ocean. Actually, it is not. Yeah. So it does not mean they have seen the entire ocean, but only a part of it. Similarly, even a single phenomena can be designated as an individual aggregate in its own right. Okay. So this one I took again from the Tika, but in the PowerPoint slide, you have not included this one. So today I read the Abhidhamma Vibhavani Tika again. So that's why you might also like this one. Maybe if you teach in the meditation center, it's a very helpful, yeah, to understand more regarding the khanda. So these five aggregates are said to be exactly five by way of following distinctions. Yeah, the vessel, yeah, this is a metaphor. Yeah, metaphor, vessel, the food, the seasoning, and the cook and the eater. Yeah. So five khandas. So rupa is like the vessel, yeah, dish or bowl, because it is a physical support of feeling. So you can imagine yourself, your body. So this body is a rupa, yeah. Rupa, uh, it is like a vessel or dish or bowl or plate. And the feeling Vedana is like the food because it is the thing to be enjoyed, experience. Yeah. So uh, in this body, not in this body, um, through this body, no, due to we have because of we have this body, we have feeling. Sometimes it's not very easy to talk about the Abhidhamma. Yeah, okay. So Vedana, let us say, exists in our body. Actually, Vedana is a Vedana, yeah. But conventionally saying, we have to say like that, yeah. So in our body, Vedana exists. So it's like this is a ball, yeah, a ball. It's a food, yeah, food to eat. The food is like a Vedana, yeah, Vedana, because it is something to experience. Yeah. So the food also is something to be eaten. Yeah. And next is a sanya. Perception is like the seasoning, curry, flavoring, because it allows one to grasp the taste or specific qualities of feeling. Okay, so um you saw a plate and there is a food. Yeah, there is a food, and you see that food. Oh, it looks delicious. Yeah, it looks delicious. Why you say like that? Because that food you have seen before. Yeah, you have seen before. You have experienced before. So then, if the appearance of the food is like that, it must be delicious. It is a perception, sanya. Yeah, sanya. And also you eat that. Yeah, when you eat that, And oh, I like chili. Oh, this is spicy food. Yeah, spicy food. That is nice. Yeah, it's a car flavoring or seasoning. Yeah, seasoning. And that's why sanya is like that. I think you have to, when you think again later. Yeah, I think you understand more. Yeah, and next is a sankara. Sankara is like the cook because they processes prepare the experience. So the cook prepare and also like arousing to no preparing, yeah, preparing too much effort to get a very good curry, yeah, looking good and taste or something like that. So the cook is like a sankara. So like that, the sankara, other mental factors, they motivate, they generate, yeah, they generate um, uh, a other feeling and sanya, yeah. So they are like a generator, yeah. So next, the last one is a vijnana. Vijnana is like the eater because it is a subjective awareness that consumes or recognize the object. So finally, vijnana, uh, uh, vijnana chitta, yeah, consciousness arise. So this is like a eater. So okay, let me um, so let me tell you with this one here. Uh, okay. So this metaphor analogy also can be found in the Bhadatika. Yeah, Bhadatika. Here, let's look at just just as a good curry is needed to enjoy a meal. Yeah, and perception is also crucial for the experience of feeling. For example, there is a story. There is a very so brief. A group of Martians, so they travel. Yeah, they across the jungle. Yeah, there's a thick forest, and the the place where they stayed a night in the jungle, there is a ghost village. Yeah, ghost village. I know that the other name, I don't know. It's a ghost village. They create, yeah, they create like a beta, beta, yeah. Some beta, they at night they still like a normal people, yeah. There's a many story like that. Yeah, I think you have read this kind of story. Yeah. So at night they are living as a normal people. Yeah, normal people, and they arrive at, at that village, and also they are welcomed by the beta, yeah, ghosts, and also the uh they have been offered, yeah, by they have been offered the food by the ghosts. Is that the ghosts offer the fried vermicelli, fried vermicelli, and a group of merchants ate what they thought was a delicious fried vermicelli. Yeah, yeah. So at night they eat because they are tired, yeah, and hungry, and in the dark, yeah, in the dark at night. And however, when morning came, they realized it was actually at one curry, yeah, not a real fried vermicelli, and were disgusted to vomit. So that is the story. So perception, yeah, perception deceives you. Perception make you is a good, delicious, yeah, delicious. So you can analyze your thought process. Sometimes, for example, someone uh, come to confront you with a very rude word, Yeah, said saying very badly. So at this moment, you feel heart, yeah, painful in the heart. Yeah, you feel pain. So why in this situation? Yeah, in this situation. So in this situation, why you feel pain? Yeah, so we should ask that. Yeah, you should analyze. Yeah, carefully. So perception. If someone tell you like this, I have to be like that. I have to feel painful here. So then, if you don't take that as a rude word or polite word or sweet word, if you don't take, yeah, if you don't have such a perception of being rude or being polite, so then no pain here. So perception is like that. Yeah. So once a person also come to tell me, "Hey, Madra, why you come to our country?" Something like that in the near the central station. But I stop and just look him back, smiling, smiling. He's still shouting. Then he look he look at me. Why this person is smiling? And just send a loving kindness, yeah, and again a compassion. So perception. So from the good point, good perspective, good point of view. So if I take that, so if someone tell me like that, I have to pay painful here. So that was also perception. Yeah, perception govern your thought. And again, no, if you meet such a person, you have to understand. Oh, this person has not what is it? Knowledge or understanding. Yeah, understanding. So then I have to send a compassion, that karuna. So that's also a perception, sanya. So that is from the good point of view. So sanya always govern us, yeah, govern us from good point of view and bad point of view. Okay. So the kanda, metaphor of the kanda, yeah. And through this, the intended meaning is achieved, and thus only five are taught. So, for the Buddha, yeah, this is Athagata commentator's word, and that's enough. That's enough for the Buddha, yeah, to teach or to explain, to explain with the name of the kanda, yeah. So only that's why in some books you may find why the Buddha does not teach six kanda or seven kanda. Why only five? Yeah, why only five? They raise a question. So there is a Athagata. So through this, yeah, through this explanation, the intended meaning is achieved. So I think from my point of view, it doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah, not important. This is also the reason for the order of teaching, yeah, and also why Rupa is first. Sometimes the Atakata is a very helpful to understand, but sometimes the unnecessary questioning a lot. Unnecessary questioning a lot. In some books, I don't know exactly, why Rupa Kanda is the first, put in the first. Why Vedana is in the second, something like that, yeah. So this is also the reason for the order of teaching to show in a sequence the place where one eats and what is eaten, how it is a flavor, who prepares it, and who experiences it. Yeah. So that is in the Abhidhamma Vibhavanitika. Okay, let's go next. This one is the same, but I want to make with the table to see to clearly, yeah, to see clearly. Rupa vessel, in Pali bhajana, yeah, vessel or plate, yeah, and the body is okay. I think not. No, we don't need. Yeah, we have already talked a lot. Here too, the Buddha taught them in this specific order: materiality, feeling, perception, formation, consciousness, to follow the logical flow of a meal. Yeah. So that is the reason. First, you need a plate, rupa. Then you put food on it, vedana, and you add a flavor to distinguish it. Yeah, distinguish it. That is nice, delicious, or very bad food or good food. And a cook must have prepared it, sankara. Sometimes you need previous knowledge, and previous knowledge is sankara. Uh, um, Sankara is a volitional, yeah, volition, like especially the volition. Volition is always arousing, yeah, arousing or the pushing, yeah, pushing other mental phenomena to continue on its way, yeah. Sankara, finally, the eater enjoys his vijnana. Okay. I should finish the kanda today. Okay, Vedana and Sanya. And this one too is why are feeling Vedana and perception Sanya counted as separate aggregates instead of being included in the aggregates of mental formation Sankara Kanda? So that question also we need to understand. So the answer is that they are separated because feeling is the aspect of experience that is pleasurable or agreeable in the cycle of existence, Buddha Dhamma. And why whenever the Buddha use the kanda in his teaching, and also in his teaching, the intention, yeah, the main intention or main purpose of the Buddha is to stop the samsara, yeah, to stop the cycle of existence. So normally, in the Sutta, you may look at that. For example, so how to team a wild person, yeah, not mature person. So he teach only some teaching, some guidelines, yeah. So there are a lot of sutanta like that. So, but if the Buddha wants someone to get inside knowledge, he used kanda or ayana or dhatu or saja. That is normal, yeah, of the Buddha normal way of the Buddha's teaching, yeah. So, kanda, understanding the kanda can help us to stop the samsara. So, and continuity of the samsara is depending on how you understand the kanda. So the more we understand the nature of the kanda, the more we reach the nearer place to the nibbana. So in the cycle of the samsara, the feeling, yeah, vedana is has the very great influence. Yeah, it has the power to influence us to continue to the samsara. Yeah, samsara. So that's why the Buddha wanted uh, feeling Vedana as a one main aggregate. Yeah. So next, the perception too. Perception is what gives a flavor or meaning to that agreeable experience. So perception also very important in our uh, thought process. Yeah. So good or bad. So you can see my experience with that man. Yeah. With that poor man. Yeah. And when he shouted at me, yeah, call me murderer, but I'm just walking. But my interpretation, my perception change uh, my thought. Yeah. So if I think, oh, why you are telling me like this? I'm no murderer, something like that. So then I get angry. So because of that perception, and that perception is like, oh, uh, if I have a such a word from others, I have to react like that. I have to feel, I have to experience like that. So that perception make me to react like that. And again, instead, my perception is fortunately it is not like that. I just smiling, I cultivate compassion towards him. So that one also is perception. Yeah, perception because you have learned how to uh, and how to cultivate a good attitude or something like that. So uh, perception influence us in this way. So that's why uh, depends on the perception, our thought process, good or bad, arise. So that's why the Buddha take the perception sanya as the main aggregate. Yeah. So feeling is the root cause of craving, Dana, as stated in the Paticca Samuppada, Viranapacaya, Dana, dependent on feeling, craving arise. Without feeling, there can be no delight in the cycle of existence. Yeah. Okay. So, no, cannot finish. This kinda is very important. Yeah, very important. When you practice the vipassana too, sometimes sometimes people think the vipassana is only cross-legged. No, sometimes when you read the Abhidhamma, it's like a meditation, yeah, vipassana. Sometimes when I look at, I said this, the general, yeah, the body is a rupa. Sometimes we feel good, we feel nice. Sometimes we feel hot, yeah, and it's a painful. Oh, there's a vedana. So why? Sometimes we just see it as a vedana feeling, but sometimes, hey, why so painful? Anger, annoy, yeah. So this one, there is a dukkha vedana. Dukkha vedana. Why that dukkha? Since normally the pain is there. Normally the pain is there. If you notice that it is pain, feeling, it's just a feeling, no problem. But oh, I feel so painful. That is a problem. The problem started. So then why that problem came? So perception. So if you feel like that, you have to react like that. You have to behave like that. Yeah. So that is uh, sanya is influencing our thought process. Yeah. Okay. Here, what is in the chat? And why is the satipatthana no sanyanupassana? Sanyanupassana. Okay. Sanyanupassana. Okay, let's talk about that later. Yeah, next time. I will think about that. But I don't want to reply the what is it? Instant. yeah, instant thoughts. Yeah, I, I want to tell you because it is very nice. I want to answer. That's why I postpone to next week. Yeah, so I can say what I think, but I I think I should tell you. Yeah, I should tell you more. Yeah, organize organize answer. I hope I can find more supportive material in the commentary. Yeah. The Kaya Nupassana, yeah, Kaya Nupassana, Vedana Nupassana, Citta Nupassana, yeah, Sanya Nupassana. Okay, yeah, later. Later. Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, so Khanda, we have already finished. And next is Upada, yeah, Upadana, yeah, Upadana Khanda, yeah, Upadana. We have finished in the what is it? First session of first session of this book, yeah, Akusala Sangaha. So I know you might forget. And so then we can go back. Yeah, I made a link. Yeah. So upadana. Yeah. Upadana, kamu padana, detu padana, silabatu padana, and atta wadu padana. So um, clingings, yeah, the clingings to sense desire, some pleasures, loba, round you, deity, rites, clingings to rites and ceremonies, deity, clingings to a doctrine of self, adawadu, padana. So so the rest three are deity and clinging to sense pleasure. It is what is it? Loba. Yeah. Okay. So Upadana and Khanda. Yeah. So Khanda itself, no problem. Yeah. Khanda cannot be used to practice the meditation. Upadanakkhana only. Yeah. Upadanakkhana. What is the difference? The difference is, the Buddha, yeah, the Buddha has a Khanda. Yeah. The Buddha has a Khanda. Yeah. 5 Khanda he possesses. But he has already eradicated the clingings to his Khanda. So he doesn't need to practice the vipassana, no, the with the intention to attain the Sotapaddi Magga, etc. But the Buddha always practiced the meditation all the time. Yeah, so most of his time he stay with the anapanasati. Yeah, anapanasati. So he doesn't need to analyze anicca, dukkha, anatta, or something like that. Yeah, so only upadana khanda. This one too. I don't know how to say that. Um, so uh, let me tell you the better way. Yeah, no, better way is not clear. Our body. Yeah, I think this. I think I should if I say this one this way. That's good. Our body. So the body itself. Yeah, the body itself is no problem. But what is the problem? The problem is my body. Yeah, my body. Somebody hurt me. Yeah, my feeling. Yeah, my perception. Yeah, so what I do, my thought, my consciousness. So that clingings makes us the problem. So when you know that there is a clinging, there is an attachment to your body, then with the vipassana knowledge, you analyze that. Yeah, how I am attaching to my body. Yeah, my body. So you don't know why you don't know the impermanence, suffering, and non-self. That is a vipassana. So then if you see the clinging, the attachment, the rope, yeah, which are tied in the loba, deity, and our body, our perception, our feeling. So that is a kind of meditation. Yeah. So only in this case we can practice meditation. If there is no attachment, no clinging to your body, feeling, and nothing, yeah, there's a no more attachment to your body, feeling, etc. So there is a no. You don't need to practice the vipassana. You don't need to analyze anicca, dukkha, anatta. Okay, so upada nakanda means the aggregates of clinging or clinging to the aggregates. And the aggregates that serve as the object of clinging upadana are called upadana khanda, aggregates of clinging. These are divided into 5 categories too. Aggregates of clinging to matters, aggregates of clinging to feeling. So they say, yeah. So let's skip. And aggregates of clinging to consciousness. So in the context of Rupu Paran Nakanda, the first one, yeah. So it's for the beginner. Let me tell you the Pali, the construction of the Pali, yeah. Here, Rupa, yeah. Rupa, Upadana, Upadana, and Kanda, yeah. Kanda. So here, according to the Pali grammar, so this one, we see the assimilated. I don't know the linguistic usage. This one is deleted. Yeah, it's easy, simple. Yeah, actually, it's not. We don't say that like that. Yeah, I forgot that word. Yeah, and so rupu pada na kanda. So if we combine with uh, uh, another Pali words beginning with the consonant. So we have to make double. So you rupu pada ne kanda. So we have to make this one double. Yeah. So if it will Pali words beginning with consonant, if it is it's beginning with the vowel is it different, yeah. So here it starts with the consonant, so that's why you have to make it double. Okay, so that's why rupu pada ne, here this one, yeah, double rupu pada nekanda. Okay, so rupu pada nekanda, this refers to the 28 types of materiality. Here also you should note as a generation, yeah, refers to the 28 types of materiality. For the other aggregates, it refers to the feelings, yeah, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness associated with worldly, lokiya states of mind. Okay, so here, in this kanda, yeah, 28 matter, Vedana, Sanya, 50 mental factor, 89 all, yeah. But here is not like that, yeah. So Rupupada Nakanda, yeah, aggregates of clinging is even though here it is written, this refers to 28 types of materiality, but this materiality, for example, the one body, yeah, one body, it must be of Lokia person, mundane people, and a person who has not attained at least Sotabadi Maga. Yeah, so that's one worldly Lokia state of mind. Yeah, not Lokodara, not Lokodara. So in the Lokodara, there is no space or no place to attach or to cling. Yeah, to cling. So that's why normal khanda is a normal 28 types of materiality, but in the upadana khanda, 28 types of materiality which are found in the worldly lokiya. Yeah, lokiya. Yeah. And for other aggregates, it refers to the feeling. So here too the same. Yeah. Feeling, perception, mental formation. Sorry. Yeah. I'm so rush. So we don't say the 28 matters in the Lokiya or Logotra. 28 matters all the time Lokiya. Yeah. So not the body of the Buddha, not the body of the Puthujana. We don't need to say. Sorry. Yeah. So only feeling. Yeah. Feelings, perception, sankhara, and vijnana associated with the worldly states of mind. Yeah. So not unlike the normal khanda. So in the normal khanda, we don't need to say the associated with the worldly states of mind or supramundane states of mind. It's not no distinction. But here upadana khanda only vedana sanya, sankhara, vijnana associated with worldly states of mind. And here, a little bit more explanation regarding this. Clinging upadana refers to greed, lobha, and wrong view deity, as explained earlier in the first chapter. Since these are unwholesome akusala mental factors, they can only take worldly objects as their focus. Yeah. So therefore, the aggregates of clinging refer to worldly consciousness, lokiya jeta, the mental factors, cetasika associated with it, and materiality, rupa. Okay, so that is the Upada Nakanda. In the Mahaji's Searos, the short Burmese, I don't know, the short notes, yeah, is a very famous. What we have to how we have to practice the vipassana. They said we have to practice by focusing upadana khanda. Yeah. It's not important. Yeah. Okay. Khanda and upadana khanda. Yeah. So here this one also not included in the what is it? Abhidhamma Sangaha. Yeah. So yeah. So in Tika and a Baza Tika, yeah. That this it is written in Burmese language. Yeah. It's a Baza Tika Seado Shinjanaka. Yeah. Very long. For the foreigner. Ashanjanaka Biwansa. But the Ashanjanaka, yeah. You know that, yeah, him. So I translated from his book. Now, how many pages? Yeah, only that. Yeah. So this is not the concept already included in our this earlier discussion. Yeah, Khanda aggregate was first taught to comprehensively encompass all phenomena, whether mundane or supramundane, that can be classified as aggregates. However, when practicing vipassana meditation, one cannot focus on supramundane aggregates. Instead, one must focus on worldly aggregates to clearly perceive the characteristics of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Although supramundane consciousness and mental factors are also conditioned phenomena, sankhara. Yeah. So here, the statement here is on the vipassana meditator must focus on worldly aggregates, not to the supramundane Logodara aggregates. And so supramundane, better, in other words, supramundane, like a Logodara Chaita. Chaita, you see the Chaita in the thought process, yeah, arising, and dissolution, three, arising, what is it? Titi, or what is it in English? Sometimes I forgot, Opada, Titi, Banga, Banga, three moment, and so they also Sankara, yeah, appear, arising, and disappearing. So supramundane consciousness also not permanent, always changing. So and thus fall under the characteristics of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. So why not included? They are not to be regarded with, but the reason is they are not to be regarded with disenchantment, nibbida, in meditation. That is the the reason. Why Vipassana meditator cannot focus on supramundane states. So if you look at the nibbana, for example, but actually there is no way you cannot see the nibbana. At least you don't attain the Sodapati Magga. So this is because the path Magga lead to liberation from the cycle of suffering, and the fruition phala is just to experience nibbana bliss here and now, Data Dhamma Nibbana. Therefore, during meditation, one focus solely on only worldly aggregates. For this reason, the Uparana Khanda, the aggregates of clinging, was taught separately to guide meditators in focusing exclusively on worldly phenomena for the purpose of Vipassana practice. So that is, it is explained in the by the Basa Tika Seattle, Seattle Ashin Senaga. So I took it there. Okay, so finally, finally, I can finish Kanda. So, okay, let me stop here for today. Maybe next 3 times maximum.
Sadhu.
Sadhu,
Sadhu.
sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, gute Nacht.
Gute Nacht. Thank you so
Nah.
much.
Ja,
Dankeschön.
ja. Bitte, bitte schön. Bitte schön. Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.